That was fucking terrible. Damn, he's tired. He's still tired. Wow. Sit him down like this. Come on, we gotta get our leg back.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. White settles under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Luis Robert now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. There's a swing and a drive. Harris ranges back. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Andrew Benintendi now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fourth, shortstop, number 10.
Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. White makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, catcher
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Second in the AL in home runs. Now a screamer into the outfield. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Keep going, burn, baby.
Here comes Benintendi around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Andrew Vaughn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two outs.
Yes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 3. Now it's J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Martinez launched a pair of homers in his last game. Sale ready. That one fouled off.
It was early.
Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout.
I was actually a little early, to be honest with you.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning. But so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
1-2.
He's chasing. Go back to the slider. He's chasing.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down. Eli White next up for the Braves. That's in there. 0-1.
Slider.
Up the middle. Slings to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. In the air, out towards right center. Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning.
Let's get some more runs.
Top of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Tim Elko.
Number 84.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Elko getting to start at first in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's a foul. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Out towards right center field, White. And there's 1 down. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Had the day off yesterday. Swings through that.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss and a slider.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
I need to try to go in the right field with him. I got to try to go in the right field.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You know I'm trying to go in the right field. He coming down.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Austin Riley. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Matt Olson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hold. Come back to the slider. Back to the slider.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him out front.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And
Vaughn, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Easy work. Let's get some more runs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in, Luis Robert Jr. Sale back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He was late. He just missed the home.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Dang. He was early. Keep their weight back. Keep their weight back.
And right back to the mound. And they take care of Robert for the out. Benintendi up here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Way out for strike two. One out, bases empty.
2 strikes. You ready?
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jay Howard.
There you go! He crushed it. He crushed it. That was a 4-single fastball. He crushed it. He crushed it. He was ready for that.
So he goes the opposite way with that one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Keep it low.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Fourth ball. Got him in the hole now because he hit with the backdoor slider. So we get the backdoor slider. Got him out
swing
front.
And a ground ball up
Done
the
him,
middle.
Done him.
And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Damn.
Into the outfield, base hit. And
now
out to a board. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Last time. This is
Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Eli White now at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second, and they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. So one run in the inning on this base. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andrew Vaughn. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back on this one.
Damn, I thought
that was the warning track. And now J.D. Martinez.
Let's get that running back.
No balls and a strike to J.D.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh, open up too quick. You open up too quick.
The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
First time seeing that.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I was late.
On the ground at first, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Down and in, moved his feet.
Come on, Sam. I need that line back.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He was early. Open up too fast. Let's get that run back.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Still a 1-2 count.
I was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
We just missed one. Damn, we just missed.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 4th, and now Marcell Ozuna pitches in there, and that's strike 1.
He got to change for that 4th ball.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 1 gone here. Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That's what butter that fork.
Swing and a pop-up. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Throwing that fork ball.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a strike.
Let's go that slider so you can chase it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Vargas makes the play, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Chris Sale one more time, making it for me. One more base.
The line and the pitch. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Vargas, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he deals. Fly ball down the line. White on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 2 in this one.
You're ready for that slider. Damn.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
That was a forcing.
Olson makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one.
That slider. You ready for that forcing of that slider?
And it's fouled away.
That was a slider. We was ready too. That was a slider. That was early. That was a slider.
Sale delivers.
Swing and a miss. Early in the slider.
As he was out front that time.
And that forcing or that slider again.
Foul
Damn,
ball.
that's another slider. I called it. I called that was another slider. Forcing probably coming out for that slider.
2 outs.
Damn, that was another slider.
And stays alive.
He's coming with forcing on slider. Forcing on slider.
That's the 3rd.
That was another slider.
Throw on to Olson.
I'm guessing the pitches, but I can't do nothing with it.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Keep it low. Keep it low.
And a pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
In plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Out to short.
We got that. We gun him, Jay. Gun him.
Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves.
They can't hit that fork ball.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dylan Lee.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Damn, we'll take that, though.
And it's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
We'll take that.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Howard. He's already homered in this game. Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Damn.
And it's fouled off.
That was a 4-seam fastball. What's his repertoire? Slide up, 4-seam, circle change.
The 0-1. That one missing inside. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Montero, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
He was ready.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
We want that slider breaking away so we can send him and go right here. So what's that slider?
2 down, nobody on.
Damn, I was out in front of him.
And a nice inning of work there. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. It seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's not wanting somebody else up.
2 outs, runner at first.
They got their power gas coming up. That's Cleveland. He pitched yesterday. Braves are going to come in.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That's stolen base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
White on at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back.
Back to the slider.
We got him.
Yes, that was a nasty sequence.
Braves strand 1, and they trail it 4-1.
That was nasty.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA.
That one is absolutely belted.
Yes.
Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Martinez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one ripped right center field.
Oh.
That's back.
Oh.
And that ball is gone.
Yes.
That's his
JD
third
is on
home
fire.
run of the series.
Yeah, 2 homers
it's
yesterday.
6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
Yes.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Now here is Tim Elko. Popped up middle of the diamond.
That was a slide.
Albies.
Battle of the best. It's the best National League team. I'm the best American League.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Series preview.
Slapped foul.
Tried to go in the right field.
Still only one out here in the inning.
Oh, we went down
Liner,
right field.
Base
Yes. Come on, let's get about 3 more runs. Just lock it up.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now, Brooks Baldwin. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Robert, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
What's his weapon for? Flyers, second change, and sweep. Watch out for that sweep.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires.
Oh, yes!
Throws sails on him.
Damn.
And he takes off down the line.
I called a blessing. I called a blessing. I called a fucking blessing.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves.
Yes.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves. Aaron Bummer.
Oh, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league who doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad. Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And a foul ball.
This is repertoire.
Vargas over at second. Robert at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball still 0-2.
Come on, Randy. He might come back over.
Bomber deals.
Oh,
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's going to try to get you away from him. He's going to the chase. He's going to the chase. Damn, he brought it back over. He fooling me with that. Oh!
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. And Benintendi is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman.
I'm going to take him out now. Put my man out there.
Austin.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Frazier Ellard. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
55. Frazier Ellard.
That's towards center. Benintendi is there. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Olsen in the box again. Takes a strike.
Got this slider. See if he'll chase.
Outside.
Yes. Give me
The
that.
guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2.
Ooh,
Ripped towards third.
Gun him.
Zips it across. And Olsen is set down. 2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Tough ass lineup.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Actually, was a ball. See if he chase.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rizzo down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rafael Montero.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take.
Oh my God, this man is on fire. Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm on fire, baby. Yes. Yes.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack
on
one
fire
on the
now.
board. It's 7-1.
He and that rookie
That's
of the
their
year
fourth
race.
home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This is
and
a World
first
Series
offering is
preview.
fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ooh,
and a base hit up the middle.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman,
That's
Andrew
Gary.
Vaughn.
Yeah. That's Gary.
To the right
That's
side,
Gary,
finds its way through, base hit. And out to a board.
That's Gary.
JD Martinez
JD,
stands
get
in.
Another one. You've been on fire. You've been on fire.
Foul ball there.
He was late. Come on, JD.
The 0-1.
Damn,
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Changeup. Get the weight back. Wait him out. Wait him out. Damn, I chased him.
Over his head to the backstop. Save. And now second and third with one gone. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Damn,
and that is out of play.
He was late.
Second and third here. One away.
Get weight back.
There's swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
I thought he hit. Come on, son.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls
Catch
it away.
one. Damn, Tim.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, the next 2 in a row.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And that one sliced foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Cracks his bat, pops him up. And that is that.
Come on. No walks. We can't walk them at all.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Ellard back to work. And there's a strike. Ellard in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that one fouled off.
Like the fastball, so we get blow by.
And a ball evens the count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, so you jog back to the dugout.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Fastball, you get the same.
And misses inside.
Like the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Oh, shit.
And foul ball.
They did him out in front.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the mark. And the count is even 2-2.
Right there. We want that spot right there. Damn, missing.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. That misses. Ball 1.
Give him no free passes. The power guys coming up. Damn, I'm missing. Damn.
And a foul ball.
What that change up at?
Gets him to chase after that one.
2-2. Got him out in front of him.
4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Braves. We're back.
Get a righty ready. Just in case. I'm not going to my closer because he a bum.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Elder.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Keep your weight back, Brooks.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Ball. You ready for your slide?
Ground ball right side. Albies on to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Robert Jr. And there's a foul ball. Elder, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Up the middle, Albies tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
You do, Andy. You got the prime matchup. You got a righty. You do. Oh, there you go. That's a double stand-up double.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
That stand-up double.
Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Get you another one,
one into the gap or blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And up next for Chicago, Jay Howard. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Damn! Bouncer out to short. Allen on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium, and then going in and watching the game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Let's take him out now.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the... White Sox going with a new arm, number 61.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
He got that curveball, too. So. He good. Hope I can leave it too far for the plate. Jammed him, yes, what a blessing. Jammed him, first pitch jam job.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a miss. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was...
Damn.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Olsen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hit to second, and this should do.
Oh, God! How did that happen?
Second is right.
How did that fucking happen?
At the corners with 2 away.
Damn, how did that happen? Oh, they finna pull some bullshit. Damn, how did that happen?
So 2 on with 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies.
Damn.
And a strike in there.
How did that fucking happen?
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Damn.
So ball makes it 1-2.
Man, if I blow this lead, this is pathetic. Throw that back door slide.
1 strike away. And that's outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Right side, and it should do it.
Come on, get him.
Yes,
we won.
Yes. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Wow. Jay Howard, that's me, player of the game. That's the box score. White Sox 48 bats, 13 hits, 7 RBIs. And no walks, 9 Ks, 2, 3, 4. They had 4 home runs. I used 3 pitches. The Braves, 33 at bats, 8 hits, 1 RBI, no walks. We'll play the last game of the season of this series and go to bed. I'm going to check the stats real fast for this last game.
Is the game worth it?
Yes, it's Pablo. Yes, it's worth it.
Is the game worth it?
I'm having a ball, bro. I'm having a ball. Yes, it's worth it. I'm having a ball on this game. Please make sure you sub my channel if you haven't already subbed. Yes, it's worth it, Pablo. Yes, I'm balling on this game. It's balling. I'm balling on this. Let me go back. Go to advanced day. Check my stats real fast. Check the awards, brother. Awards. Attendee 51 home runs, 100 RBIs in the season. That's the American League. National League, Bryce Harper is
I might wait for 26 to buy it.
Yeah, you can. You can. Let's check this out, Pablo. If you got the one from last year, you fine, bro. But this one is cool. It ain't that much of a big difference, except they give you more stuff in presentation. But it's a fun game. I'm having a ball playing. Okay, I got 3 guys in the Cy Young running. Andrew Benintendi is for the batting title. Relief pitching. Ricky, yeah, that's me. I got 21 homers. I'm going to move up. 41 RBIs. It's going to be hard to be the guy that wins 20 games as a rookie. But it's cool. Let me switch this to the last game. But fellas, I'm going to change the time.